Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, I haven't uploaded in a very long time. That's probably because I just don't have time at the moment. In my last year of school, I've got a job, and if I get any leisure time, I like to, well, mod blasters and play games, and I just don't have time to sit in front of a camera and then go edit it for another hour and a half. So yeah, whenever I upload, it'll be because I get motivated to do it, or just felt like doing it because I had some spare time. So that's what this video is here for today. Just another video to put onto my channel, so it's not so dead. Yeah, as you've probably seen by the video title already, in the thumbnail, this is covering my Rapidstrike Bullpup, or also known as Vulture. Now, a little disclaimer before I get into this video. I did buy this blaster off someone. You probably know him from the Southern Brisbane Nerf Club Loadouts videos as Liam, the HPA guy. Now, this video is in no way intended to bag him out or seem like he's not a capable modder. He's very capable, as you've probably seen. He's done all his HPA stuff. He's insane in what he does, and props to him for doing it because it's awesome. But when I did get Vulture, she was in pretty rough shape, so I thought I would put a lot of time and effort into her. A bit of money did go into this blaster, so I thought I did enough to warrant a video on it and to call it my own. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and let's get into it. And here she is, Vulture. As you can see, it is the Bullpup Rapidstrike, or as I'd say, it is the ultimate 130 sized Bullpup Rapidstrike. If you can't tell what's going on here, a raven handle has been integrated onto the front of the Rapidstrike up here. The Rapidstrike stock has been integrated in the back here, and then a long shot front gun priming handle has been integrated under here to form the Bullpup look. Up the front here, I've got a modulus suppressor thingy. I don't know what it's called. I think it's from the Stealth Ops pack. So I've got that on the front there, and then a real RDS up the front here. It is a proper red dot sight, holographic, everything like that. So first of all, I'll start off by going into the paint job. Now, I did stay with the original colours Vulture already was, with the red and the gold, the black, the silver, and the white. But I did add some of my own flavour to it, as you can see by the handle on there. I painted it white with the silver detailing, on the trigger as well, the silver outlining, the front like triangle things on the front of the raven handle, and on the back of the stock there as well, and the like the arc around the Nerf logo, I painted that in silver as well. Also the tack rail at the top here I did in white. So that's all the extra little details I put in there. The tack rails as well. Now when I got Vulture, like I said, this is no way intending to bag out Liam, but the way he integrated it first of all was the two front shells, you could say the orange shells at the front here that Nerf put in on the normal Rapidstrike. These two pieces of shell here, they weren't removable. So what I did, they were permanently fixed to this shell of the Rapidstrike. So what I did was I cut it off and made them removable. This made it so much easier for painting, and now I can have them that nice gunmetal grey that I have them in now. Just brings it, just makes it look a lot nicer in my opinion. Now back onto the paint job. I started with a white vinyl dye base coat. Now I used white because if I was to use black, it would really dull down the red that I use on this blaster. Now the red was a metal cast, duplicate metal cast red. They're very metallic-y and shiny, and they're actually very glossy. And I wanted it to be a bit brighter because I put a matte clear coat over the top of it. And I wanted it to be a bit brighter before I put the matte clear coat over the top of it. And depending on what base coat you use is how bright your actual colour is going to be on the blaster. So I chose white to kind of brighten up the red instead of using the black. That's what I went for. That's why I chose that base coat. I then sprayed on, masked up and sprayed on the gold stripe. I sprayed that one on. And the rest actually is all hand painted on, besides the front inner shells here has actually been all hand painted besides the gold stripe and the red. So I'm very pleased on how it turned out. So that's pretty much it for visuals. As you can see, it's a very nice looking blaster. Just give you a nice 360 view of her. Yeah, definitely my favourite visual wise out of my whole collection. Now onto the actual mods themselves. It's a pretty long list, but hopefully I can get through all of them. For start, worker wheels up the front here in the motor cage. It has 130 Falcons in there. Modular pusher mech at the back here. Now when I say modular pusher mech, I don't mean I can put another pusher mech in, I mean the actual motor itself. What I did was, here it is here, this is a Rhino, and at the moment I've got a Honey Badger in here. So if I wanted to dull down and decrease the rate of fire, I can put in this Rhino motor, which will do that. So the Honey Badger fires about 14 darts per second on a 3S, and the Rhino fires 10 darts per second on a 3S, because this is a 3S orientated motor. The Honey Badger being a 2S motor, and you can overvolt them, which gives them a lot more speed and power, gives you that high rate of fire. The reason why I wanted the modular pusher mechs was because a Nerf event that I'm going to be attending has a rate of fire limits for full auto blasters to 10 darts per second. Now, in order for me to compete, I didn't want to have to solder on a motor every time. I could just have a nice plug-and-play motor switch. So just use some Dean's connectors. I got the male one in there, female on the motors, so I can just plug one in, plug it out when I need it, when I want it. So I thought that was pretty cool, nice and innovative feature. Next, I've got the voltmeter up the top here for the LiPo. As you can see there, as it just cycles through, tells me each cell and the overall voltage of my LiPo. Extended magazine release down the bottom here, 3D printed. This is my own one, didn't actually have to buy it, which is pretty cool. So that's a nice little touch I put on there. Cherry switches all throughout, micro switches, whatever you want to call them, all throughout it, including a pusher return switch, rev switch, trigger switch, full silicon wiring, just high flow wire. I'm not too sure what AWG it is, but I know it's high flow wire. On to the next mod now. It's an innovative one, and it's to do with the access door. Now, as people would know, when you modify a Rapidstrike, and you take out all the locks inside of it, or rewire it, you want to take out the switch up here, because there's no point in having an access door lock when you're going to have it fully rewired. And this usually is to just flopping around when you're running about, and just usually not doing what it wants, and stay closed looking nice. So I've seen someone else do this, and they actually on the outside put a spring to keep it returned. But what I've done is actually put it inside the magwell itself, so it springs forward. Now this was done with a Centurion plunger return spring, and now that spring's located at the top of the Centurion, and it makes the plunger assembly return after firing your mega dart off. That's just held in there with hot glue, and then goes through a wall here onto the flywheel cage. That's just hot glued on. Hot glue is definitely strong enough to hold this for its application. It's definitely not going to go anywhere. As you can see, it's just very strong, not coming off. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's definitely the only Rapidstrike that I know of to have that mod. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that one. Alright, that's pretty much it for the Rapidstrike itself. So I'll now show you it firing. 12 dart clip. 6 dart clip. As you can see, there was a few gaps between the firing there. I think the pusher mech was just moving a bit too fast and the clips weren't feeding very well. But besides that, it's firing, as you saw, very fast and is actually insane. And that's pretty much it for this mod overview. I hope you've enjoyed me talking about this for 10 or so minutes. I think this video might go for. But yeah, as always, guys, I know I don't upload much, but thank you for watching. If you'd enjoyed my content, like, subscribe, comment. It's nice to know that people watch my stuff, and gives me more motivation to come back and do videos. So if you like this content and want to check out some of my other stuff, I do post on Instagram a lot. That'll be in the description down below, as well as my Facebook page. So definitely go check me out on there. Regular uploads on there. As again, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, whenever I decide to make it.